Hello, everyone. So we have with us today Dr. Himanshu Goyal, who has got an amazing score of 219 in the FMG Jan 25 exam, and that too in his very first attempt. Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Himanshu.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So Himanshu, we would like to know, where have you done your MBBS from?
Yes, ma'am. I joined my MBBS in 2018 in Ukraine, ma'am.
Okay, so you did your MBBS from Ukraine, and Himanshu, the score that you've got 219, was this expected or was this a pleasant surprise?
No, ma'am. As expected, I was hoping for 220, 230. I was hoping for 200 plus. Actually, when I was in Ukraine, 4 years I spent in Ukraine. Then after the war, we have to get some transfer. Then I go transfer to Uzbekistan.
Okay.
In Ukraine, I think from a second or third year itself, I started preparing like 2 to 3 hours daily.
Oh,
Then
nice.
after that, I got good hold on some first, second year subjects. Then from Uzbekistan, I started preparing very well. Some fourth year subjects also, giving some 4 5 hours daily, and then doing PYQs.
Okay. I mean, so you were an early starter, basically, and you made your foundation very strong.
Yes, ma'am.
So imagine if we ask you that, suppose if a FMG student asks you that, when and how should I actually start preparing for FMG? Is it in the prof years itself, or is it after the graduation? What would be your answer to that?
Ma'am, actually, I found some students are starting very late. Like after coming to India, they don't know how to solve the MCQs. Like MCQ solving is a skill you have to acquire earlier. I think you should start by third year at least. You should start from first second year subjects, so you will get a good hold on. And five, fifth, sixth year subject like. I have completed all the AIIMS, NEET PG, and FMG PYQs from my primary app in foreign also in Uzbekistan only. Then after coming, I started revising 3 4 revisions and 2 3 times again FMG and NEET PG PYQs. And just after the exam, I watched your INICT. You uploaded a PYQ. You said yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice. So, Himanshu, you've also been a medsynapse app subscriber and you've watched the
Yes,
short
ma'am.
videos, right?
Yes,
So, I would
ma'am.
also like to know, how much does it really help in the exam?
Ma'am, I think without medicine, it's very difficult for me. Like my brother is 2 years older than me. He's doing MD medicine.
Okay.
When he was preparing, I was home. Like in COVID time, he was preparing at home. He used to watch your all the videos. Firstly, he was on an academy. So it was you all your mnemonics. He was always saying me, see Dr. Nikita ma'am mnemonics. She made this. She made this. From that time I know like there is a Dr. Nikita ma'am who tells the mnemonics how to solve things. Then after that I know okay. Then ma'am it's very easy to mnemonic. Actually we learn the concepts like all the cardiac temperament. We know why is absent. You tell the mnemonics how to solve. In exam we have to be super fast.
Hmm.
Like in FMG this year exam one some question exam paper one was little bit tricky, so
Hmm.
you have to be fast, you have to know the mnemonics. In microbiology it's very helpful, ma'am. In Listeria, all these things came, you have to know the mnemonics, otherwise it's very difficult. You can't always spend 2 3 minutes to remember in your head what was that thing.
Right. So basically, they are a big time
Yes.
saver. If you know all the tricks, I mean, it does not take any efforts to solve the questions.
Yes, ma'am. I think it's very important. All students, ma'am, it's very important to make the mnemonics. Medicine apps good. Before that, ma'am, we have to go to YouTube or any other app to find such your mnemonics. Now you have made a platform. It's very nice, ma'am. We don't have to run any there, and it's good way. Short videos, ma'am. I think I have revised 2 3 times. So watch the same video. It helped us a lot.
Hmm.
If you are in a hurry, like you haven't finished any subject, then you can also 2 3 times watch short videos. Then you can't get the main questions wrong at least.
Yeah, true that. Right. So that's basically the smart way to prepare for the exam.
Yes,
Nice. And I remember you mentioning about also, the MCQ solving skills that you learned with me on the Medicine app.
yes, ma'am.
right? Like reading from the last line and how to
Yes,
put.
ma'am. Last minute. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yeah, I was when in December, I think I watched your INS set video on YouTube. November INS set you uploaded, and in that also, ma'am, you solved all the questions like from the options itself. Like ये तो नहीं हो सकता. Like, that's very nice thing, ma'am. We thought like give Dr. Nikita ma'am any question, she will solve from the option itself. It's very nice. I used to daily. I use when I came to India. Daily, I used to solve 150, 200 questions daily. I believe you should know it's a test. FMG NEET PG. It's a test. You should see it like a test. Give test daily. Give questions. Practice question daily. Then it's a piece of cake. Just be consistent.
Yeah, very true, very true. So, I mean, you practiced all the PYQs of NEET PG and INICT also.
Yes, ma'am. NEET PG, INS, NEET PG, INICT, and FMG. I have done all. INICT, I think I have done only two, three times. Others, I have done five, six times.
Okay, nice.
Yes, ma'am.
And Himanshu, what do you think? Part A is something that students should focus more on, or is it part B?
Ma'am, according to me, I think everyone should have a big hold on first year subjects. I think AIMS is also focusing on first, second year subjects more. So in my head, I was thinking like if I can get 100 plus score in part one, I am good to go.
Yeah.
I can easily get 50 marks in part two. Like OBS, gynae, surgery, and medicine, there are many PYQs. Every year they're gonna ask tension, pneumothorax, tamponade. It's a repeat question. So abruptio placenta this year also came. So these things I know I can handle very well.
Hmm.
And in short videos also you tell like all these things. And in surgery videos, surgery hernias every year they gonna came. So I was like first year, first second year subjects you should have to do very properly. So 100 plus it's easy.
Yeah, true. And I mean, it's also good that if you're able to do part A well, so it does not affect your
Yes,
part
ma'am.
B performance in the on the exam day as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right. And in the gap that you had between part A and part B on the exam day, did you revise for part B or you were like just take a chill pill?
No, no, ma'am. Just a chill pill. Actually, my brother came, my father came. So my exam was in Bathinda. So we go to shopping 1 hour. Uh, if my father want to buy some jackets, etc., so we go to shopping and take a chill pill, just roam here and there. After that, I went inside. Ma'am, I don't think so. And many years didn't make any effect. Just 2 hours, any gonna do any different.
True that. I mean that's
Yes,
really
ma'am.
I think you are one of those rare students who would say this मैं तो आराम से घूमने गया था बीच में और फिर मैंने आके एग्जाम दी.
Just like I when I watched the MS Dhoni movie, वो that line, अगर एक साल में नहीं कुछ किया तो एक दिन में भी कुछ नहीं होगा. It was like that.
Okay, that's great. Or Himanshu, how many GTs did you give during your preparation time?
Ma'am, I think I have given for 15, 16 GTs altogether. From I started doing my GT from fifth year. Fifth year in Uzbekistan, I started.
Okay.
Like from I was getting from 180. I had started. Like first GT, I got 180, 175 that. And firstly, I was starting to give. I started NEET PG GT also. Firstly, I got 300. Then after five, I got NEET PG 500 marks. And then after that, I stopped. I was like, I have to focus on FMGP questions. They were like one liner and some facts that you have to remember. So I started giving FMG GTs. 14, 15 GTs gave them every time one around like 7, 8 GTs. My score was around 200, 190, 200. After that, I got a jump 220, 250. Max I got in a Marrow 278.
Oh wow. I mean that's superb.
That time I got shocked. I got rank one. In that I was like, लो मुझे सब पता है.
Nice. I mean superb. 278 on 300. I mean that's super awesome.
Yes, ma'am. At that time, I think some of my friends, I was always telling like you should give GT. They are not attempting. And ma'am, I think giving GT is very much necessary. That exam whole tension and that panicking also automatically goes away if you solve GTs at home.
Right. True that. Because majority students feel that वो low score आएगा तो फिर confidence, affect हो जाएगा. So they keep, just delaying giving the.
Yes, ma'am. And not even a once it came in my head like मेरा नहीं होगा. I was like मेरा नहीं होगा तो किसका होगा? I have done everything. What is there to left? Yeah, I don't think anything left.
That's the spirit.
Sorry.
I think everybody should learn from you to have that spirit of मेरा नहीं होगा तो किसका होगा.
Yeah. Actually, it was like my parents were seeking like my brother, MD medicine. What are you gonna do, huh?
Okay. Great. And हिमांशु कभी तो ऐसा लगा होगा कि कभी कभी आई मीन यू हैड दैट कॉन्फिडेंस कि मेरा तो होगा ही होगा बट कुछ दिन वुड हैव बीन कि आज पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही या आज बड़ा ही लो फील हो रहा है तो ऐसे कुछ दिन भी
Mm.
आएंगे.
Yeah, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. In everyone's journey, there's gonna be some bad days, some rainy days. So I think that time, if you have any study partner, that would be a great help. Like many times when I didn't feel like studying, your study partner he sent me like 50 questions, all the custom modules. We at least itna to kar le, है ना? At least do like this. So I use never, not even a single day I haven't solved like one MCQ. It's study partner would be a great help. When that people is not in the mood, I will send him some questions and some new tables. I used to make an separate file like Dr. Nikita special. In that, I wrote all the medsynapse mnemonics separately, all the mnemonics, and then I send them that file. Like at least do this. You revise all the mnemonics. That will be great help if you have any study partner. Man. Actually, I think it's a little difficult. Everyone gonna some days feel down like I'm not studying.
True
So,
that. Or suppose if I ask you if somebody has 5 months or 6 months for preparation, so how should they plan? They are like, this is the time for first read, then first revision, second revision. कैसा plan करना चाहिए?
ma'am, like 5 6 months, I recently checked your schedule for June FMG in medicine. I think nobody can make better than that. Ma'am, it's well and good. Like from first second year subjects, you should start, and 2 3 revisions are good. 3 revisions at least good, and last 15 days just revise once again, and ma'am, you're good to go. And 15 days at least. Like whatever happened, just watch all the short videos. That's the gold. Short videos for FMG.
Hmm.
And I'm planning like I will renew my subscription for medsynapse and just watch extra edge also for NEET PG.
Definitely. I mean, I'll be more than happy to help you in your journey for NEET PG as well. And with the same spirit, मेरा नहीं होगा तो किसका होगा?
Yes, I think these things good, ma'am. I found some students like one of my friend didn't get selected like on the exam day. He was very nervous, anxious, and very very good. I think students didn't do meditation is a big help. Like as you also mentioned in your videos, the morning meditation, 15 20 minutes. Everyone can spare 20 minutes. I think that's a good.
To do that.
I was like very anxious previously. For 1 2 year I was doing meditation. That's a big help.
Oh, so you've started meditation on a regular basis.
Yes, ma'am. From 1 2 years I am doing meditation every day. That's a big help. Now that extra anxiety thoughts all are in our control. Then
I mean, superb. I'm also curious to know that कहाँ से करते हो meditation? What resource do you use?
just ma'am, just sit still and whatever Almighty you believe and whatever you do, whichever God you want to pray, just sit still for 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
You must have learned this technique from somewhere. No, okay, this is how you meditate, right? I mean, कहीं से तो सीखा
Mm.
होगा.
Ma'am, firstly, when many thoughts, I was like, in my NEET UG time also, I was very anxious. I was always worried. Like, kya hoga? Many thoughts, racing thoughts came to my mind. Then in Uzbekistan also, I am suffering this. I was like, my FMG is coming soon. If I'm gonna do this year also is gonna be problem. So all said like, go to Bhagavad Gita. All your answers are there. So I started reading like some days I started reading for that from like 10 15 days I read all the Bhagavad Gita. Then after that I used to in all the Bhagavad Gita there is all the knowledge how to meditate, what to think during meditate, all the emptiness. Then I started from Bhagavad Gita. Then all day by day, it improves my concentration.
Nice. I mean that's superb. And I mean I should definitely say that you are on the right path.
And then I think little bit average spirituality. That's a boost for everyone.
Absolutely. I mean, can't agree more.
Only you are doing this books of spirituality boosts you like it was there all of the time like in first when my first exam first part was over and during that I was always in my head relaxed like when I was doing meditation in doing first second part ma'am some two guys were sitting with me they are all talking all that time like if I call myself 2 3 years ago, I get too much frustrated by them talking. But now I was just sitting still and just in my head I was total emptiness. No, I'm not gonna see them. I mean, yes, relaxed.
I mean that's superb. I mean that's the greatest achievement more than your FMG results also is what I would say that is gonna help you in your life as well.
Yes, ma'am. My aim was to my aim was never to like I have to crack my exam. In my mind, I have to be concentrated. I have to be inside of me like I have to be in my life. I want to be happy. Just if सब कुछ मिल गया तो भी कुछ खुश नहीं होना. I one line I used to watch during my preparation. Everyone was like क्या देखें कोई series. I put Devo ke Dev Mahadev. There is a series on Set Max Star Plus, and I used in that one line. uh, it hits me very hard. Like na सम्मान का मोह ना अपमान का भय. That's I think that's the final thing.
Very true.
Hmm.
Correct. If you are the the same still person and no matter what's happening around with you, around you, I mean you have achieved that
Yes, ma'am. Mhm. If everything happening good or bad, you have to just chill like a water.
yeah,
Don't take any everything gonna pan out. Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And Himanshu, if there's anything that you feel that ये एक चीज थी शायद मैं ये भी कर लेता या ये मैंने इस तरह से किया होता that would have been better. Is there anything like that or you're like no, I've done everything the best way?
Mm, that's very hard, ma'am. I think if I have to again do this journey, like it's from the experience you learn. Like now I'm in state. I felt like in my exam I have gained 5 10 marks more if I would have been a little bit more fast in attempting the questions. So I found that I have to improve my skill on solving questions faster. So I think this can be little help because we don't know how the exam gonna came, so you should be prepared. Like in second part, every part I was finishing the 15 to 20 minutes earlier. Like in 30 minutes I'm done. In first part, ma'am, it's like 50 minutes is gonna be less for me. So I think you have to you have to focus on your MCQ solving skills. That's gonna matter. Because in my like INS set also all the knowledge didn't matter. You should know how to solve the MCQs.
Very true. I mean, if your MCQ solving skills are good, you can even crack the questions, where you're not sure about the answers. But at least,
Yes,
make
ma'am.
the,
Yes, ma'am.
the guessing skills also improve.
Yes, ma'am. I was on the like my guessing skills are so poor. So then saw your videos like how to solve the MCQ little bit, and on Instagram you should tell from last starting from last. That helps a lot, ma'am.
Hmm. True. Correct. Small, small things, but they really make a big difference.
Yes, yes, ma'am. True.
True that. And Himanshu, if I ask you, what are the top three subjects for FMG that students should focus on?
Top three subjects. I think, ma'am, for FMD top three subjects, pathology, microbiology, and pathology, microbiology, and biochemistry, ma'am. I think the in first part all the three questions are from these three subjects. Like these all three subjects, I think compose of 50 questions at least.
Okay.
So, ma'am, I think these are good to go. And from ma'am second part, if anyone scored like 100 marks, PSM, medicine, surgery, obs, gynae, ma'am. In the second part is all about these four subjects.
True that. Okay, it was great connecting with you, Himanshu, and learning so much apart from academics, the spiritual part as well. And I'm so happy